According to several experts on the royal family, Prince Harry and Meghan are no longer welcome in the UK and have become completely isolated. The Duke of Sussex plans to visit the UK next month, just before the first anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's passing. He will attend the WellChild Awards on September 7th in London, a charity that he has supported for 15 years. After that, he will go to Dusseldorf in Germany for the opening of the Invictus Games on September 9th. Hello and a very warm welcome to British Royal Daily Updates YouTube channel. It is unclear if he will contact his father King Charles, who will be remembering the late Queen at her favourite Balmoral. There will be no public ceremonies for the occasion, but most of the royal family will gather to grieve. However, one royal expert stated that Prince Harry and Meghan are not wanted in the UK after they fled to Los Angeles. They were rumoured to rent a flat in Kensington Palace to mend their relationship with Prince William. Royal writer and expert Angela Levin said that they would be rejected if they did that. She told Sky News Australia, "I think they are pretending that they want to come back. They were going to rent a room in one of the palaces and be there to assist, but nobody wants their assistance." She also told GB News that the royal family does not trust Harry because he might sell whatever he hears. She said, "You can't trust Harry. You don't know if he's going to sell whatever you tell him to make a lot of money, Netflix or someone else." Charles Ray, a former royal editor of The Sun, was more harsh in his portrayal of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. He said that the couple's criticisms of their family had made them total outcasts. He told Talk TV, "Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have become total outcasts. They've lost their Her Royal Highness titles, His and Her Royal Highness, from the royal family website." The couple had their titles removed earlier this month as a final sign that they were no longer part of the firm. They quit their roles to move to America after a huge rift with Prince William and King Charles. After signing lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, they tried to pursue careers in Hollywood. However, things did not go smoothly for them, as they were accused of being grifters who got paid too much for what they delivered and their Spotify contract was terminated. They have also had difficulty coming up with profitable ideas for their Netflix deal, with only their behind-the-scenes documentary released so far. However, they are expected to release an Invictus documentary soon, and they have acquired the film rights to a popular book called Meet Me at the Lake. A royal expert claims that Meghan Markle will never return to the UK and Prince William will never forgive Prince Harry. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be in Europe for the Invictus Games next month, but Meghan will avoid Britain because she knows how disliked she is, according to reports. A royal expert has forecasted that Meghan Markle will never visit the UK again. And Prince Harry's hope of reconciling with his family will be dashed, as Prince William is unlikely to ever forgive his brother for his explosive memoir Spare. There were rumours that Harry and King Charles could have a meeting when the Duke of Sussex comes to the UK next month for the anniversary of the late Queen Elizabeth's death on September 8th. He is going to Europe for the 2023 Invictus Games. It was confirmed on Thursday that Meghan would accompany him to Germany, but only after the opening ceremony on September 9th. This means that the Duchess will skip Britain and go directly to Dusseldorf, where the multisport event is held. Harry is scheduled to be in London on September 7th for an event honouring the work of the charity WellChild. However, it seems unlikely that Charles will leave Balmoral to talk to his younger son. There might be a chance for a conversation after the Invictus Games, but that is doubtful. According to royal writer Phil Dampier, Meghan has no intention of returning to the UK after she and Harry left the country in 2020 to start a new life in California. He also doubted that William would ever trust his brother again. Dampier told GB News that Meghan was aware of how disliked she was and said, "I honestly don't think she'll ever come back to this country." He claimed that the lack of face-to-face meetings between Harry and his family when he was in the UK indicated that they are still very distant and added, "There's no hope for a reconciliation anytime soon. I don't think William will ever forgive Harry, to be honest. It's a sad thing to say, but I don't think those two brothers will ever patch things up. They'll never trust each other. And it's heartbreaking, but if they are not willing to make time for each other, what future do they have?" Royal author Lady Colin Campbell welcomed the news that Meghan would not visit the UK and likened the Sussexes to the snake that is said to have been used by Egyptian Queen Cleopatra to end her life. She asked, "Would you want to embrace a venomous snake? I mean, why would Charles and William want to embrace a treacherous Harry snake?" Harry and Meghan released a joint statement on Thursday confirming their participation in the Invictus Games through a spokesperson who said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are thrilled to attend the Invictus Games 2023 in Dusseldorf. The Duke will be present for the whole duration of the Games and will be joined by the Duchess shortly after the Games start." A new report reveals how the Princess of Wales spends her days, and it is totally disconnected from reality. "I have never taken a Valium, but maybe today is the day to begin. The reason for my almost crippling anger, my frustration, my annoyance, and my urge to scream under my blanket is Kate, the Princess of Wales, and a new UK report that has emerged praising the many glorious aspects of the future Queen. It is that time of the year when the royal family has moved north, very far north, to Balmoral for their yearly group vacation. The highest temperature on Wednesday was 18 degrees, leaving behind a void of news shaped like Buckingham Palace. Therefore, a piece from The Telegraph has appeared with the title, "The Moment That Kate Became a True Queen in Waiting," all about what an excellent, first-class, outstanding job Kate is doing, almost a year after she was promoted to her princess role. Where things get tricky is that one of her friends decided to give associate editor Gordon Rayner the scoop on how the 41-year-old manages to balance 3 kids, a dog, and supporting a husband who she keeps finding hunched over, sadly counting the hairs that showed up in the bathroom sink. Well, I'm assuming anyway. According to The Telegraph, Kate has developed her own system to ensure each part of her life gets the attention it deserves. The anonymous friend, who I think we can presume would not have talked to a journalist without the princess's consent, said, "She has created a life plan based on splitting her time into thirds. A third of her time is for parenting, a third is for being a wife, spending time with her husband and supporting him, and a third is for her projects and royal duties." Now, given how this is presented, clearly the mystery buddy thinks that this reflects wonderfully on the Princess of Wales, a proof of her superwoman status. Somehow, Kate is managing to handle children, wearing a tiara and finding the time to gently stroke William's hand as he practices his scalp massage. But seriously, what in the name of Phyllis Schlafly hell is this? For one thing, what other supposed full-time working person in the world can get away with spending only 1/3 of their time on actually doing their job? The 41-year-old is going to be the Queen of Great Britain and Northern Ireland one day. She's not some regional sales manager's part-time PA. Kate may be doing commendable things, especially her early years initiative that includes launching the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood, forming a business task force, and writing an opinion piece for the Financial Times, but it seems like she could do more.